everyone, it's Miss Christina with the Lafayette Public Library. Thanks for joining us for another Tinker Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your own butter at home. This would be a great addition to your Thanksgiving table. It's really fun to make, it's pretty easy, and best of all, it tastes delicious. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hungry right now, so let's just go ahead and get started. All right, the only things you'll need for this is some heavy whipping cream and a glass jar. It could be any size. It would also be a good idea to have a strainer. And then there's a few optional things that you could include, like salt or garlic or herbs, any kind of flavors you like. And you may want to have some marbles. Yes, I said marbles. I'll explain more about that in a minute. Now, the first thing you're going to do is open up your glass jar and fill it halfway with whipping cream. I'm just going to use a baby food jar because I don't need a lot of butter right now. But like I said, you could use any size. Just remember, whatever size you use, only fill it halfway with the whipping cream. Okay, now I mentioned marbles earlier. At this point, if you want to, you can go ahead and throw 2 or 3 marbles into your jar. They are optional, you don't have to have them. They're just supposed to increase the agitation as we shake this, which speeds up the process. I'm not gonna use any, but if you do, just make sure that your jar is made out of a thick glass so it doesn't break, and make sure that your marbles are clean. So go ahead and throw those in if you want to, and then make sure your lid is on nice and tight because we don't want any sort of spillage or leakage as we shake this. I think that's good. All right, and now we're just gonna shake. Here we go. Okay, I have been shaking this for probably 3 or 4 minutes. And if you listen, you really don't hear anything sloshing around in there anymore. So let's go ahead and open it up and see how it looks. All right, look at that. Does that look like butter? No, it doesn't. And that's because it's not butter. At this point, it is whipped cream. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes pretty good, but you know what? I don't want to make whipped cream. I want to make butter. So I'm going to put the lid back on and I'm going to keep shaking. Okay, my arm is getting really tired right now, so it would be a good idea to do this with friends or family. That way one person can shake it until they get tired and then they can pass it on to the next person. And keep in mind, it's not taking as long with the baby food jar as it would with a larger jar. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, let's keep going. All right, I shook this for probably 2 or 3 more minutes. And now you can see that there is liquid in the jar again. So let's open it up and see how it looks. All right. So what's happened is the fat molecules in the cream have clumped together and separated from the liquid. And the liquid that's left in here is buttermilk. So we're going to strain that buttermilk out. I'm just going to put my strainer over a bowl and pour everything from the jar into it. And you can save this buttermilk and use it for baking. You can make biscuits or pancakes. Okay, there's one extra step that I'm going to do off camera. I'm just going to run this under cold water and I'm going to knead it and squeeze it just to make sure all the liquid is out. And then I will come back and show you how it looks. Okay, I ran the butter under water, squeezed all that liquid out, and here is the result. Now there's just one last thing left to do. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of salt. And like I said, you could also add herbs or garlic, anything you want, or you can just leave it as is. So do just a little bit. Okay, now stir that up. And then we will do a taste test. That's good. Even better than the kind you can get at the grocery store. Thanks again for watching. If you give this a try, make sure to let us know how it turned out. Okay, I'm gonna eat the rest of this now. Goodbye.